Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. Copper cable harness. I need timber. It's telling me that I need green. It's saying green algae there, but I know that I don't need that. I've got 69 timber right there. The brown algae I shouldn't have on me anyway. I will get rid of that brown algae in a minute. We'll drop that into there like that. But you... Copper, cable, harness... Not enough ingredients. Copper cable harness. I've got those. And I've got those. And I've got the timber. I shouldn't need anything else. I'm really confused and confuddled now. Craft. Copper cable harness. Cellulose fibre. No, that comes from the timber. Copper cable shielding. Copper cable. Green algae. Or wood. Right, it's right there. Like I should be able to make this. Is that changed now for some, like that's saying I've got timber right there, and it's telling me that I cannot do this because I can't make the copper cable harness. Let's have a look at the copper cable harness. It's got to be one of these. Metallurgy. Angels blocks. Data analyzer. Where is this copper cable harness? Now I'm really confused. It's not in air. Water treatment. Bioprocessing. No. Angels components. There. Right. Cellulose fiber. Why are you telling me that I can't make... I've got the stuff right there. So don't tell me that I can't make it. I've got the timber to make the cellulose fiber. It does this occasionally. It doesn't automatically make everything. Sometimes it will sort of say, no, it's not going to work. It's not going to let you auto build everything. For some strange reason. I don't quite know why it does it, but it does. Now, I want to put this one here. No, I don't. I actually want to put that one down a little bit further down. So I will put... We'll start off with 2, and we can work from there. You are going to go over by 1, and then you're going to go like that. And you're going to bring that back that way. And then you are going to go down here. Like that, and you're going to put your belt over in front of this one. Then we're going to go into here, and we're going to go to bioprocessing over here. And we need to make cellulose pulp. That's going to go into there. And we're going to put that one and that one. Going to put that one there. I'm going to copy and paste that onto there. And that one is on the wrong side. The coal there is not where it should be. So we've actually got to redesign that bit. I'm trying to think how's the best way to do this. I always struggle with this sometimes. Well, always? I struggle with this sometimes. I struggle to get them on the right side of the belts sometimes. That's the tricky bit. So if I have you here, actually... Put you... No, I don't want you on the far side. I want you over on that side. How can I do that? I know how I can do that. I go up like this. Except that doesn't work either. Bring you down. Put you in like that. This one over here is going to go like that. And then I'm going to remove these so that they're out of the way. And we're going to go and look in here. And I'm going to dump those cellulose fibers in there. I don't want them going in for coal burning. And you are going to go Which way are you going to go? You're going to go like that. And then you're going to go over here. See, if I put that one in there, it puts it on... It just does that, which is pointless and doesn't do anything. So I want to bring that one down, and I want to put it into there. And I'll put that one there. And then I want to bring it round. Actually, this might be right. Bring you to there. Bring you there. It's a little bit of a tight fit in here, and I want to put that one over to there, like that. It's now on the correct side, so that when I put the stuff out, it's going to move over. This is an awful, horrible squeeze in here. This looks terrible. I can't be doing it. This is awful. This is absolutely awful, so we don't want to do that. Let's try and do this again, shall we? We'll bring you over here, and we'll put the splitter over this side. Let's drop you down there, and then... You can go down there and over this way like this. And then I want to be able to put the coal on the correct side of the belt. So if I go like that and bring you up there, that has made no difference to anything I'm doing whatsoever. So what I need to do instead is take that one. You go up that way, you go there. You go like that. That one goes there. And now it's on the correct side of the belt at last. Right. It really is that simple, ladies and gentlemen. It really is that simple. This is why it starts to get difficult in when you're making lots of spaghetti. And I love spaghetti. I absolutely love having spaghetti everywhere. But the problem with spaghetti everywhere is that it does cause a few headaches when you're trying to just puzzle out where all of your spaghetti pieces need to go. Okay, we've got those bits into there, and then I can join that in. So we've now got that going in, and then we've got this pumping in here. We've got a load of cellulose fiber. It will take 20 cellulose fibers, and then it takes 5 alginic acids. That makes 20 cellulose pulps. So we have quite a lot of stuff going in there. Let's get rid of you. And I'll put you down here instead, because then what I can do is I can drop those in like that. And I got extra. It's going in extra quickly. The only downside to that is that going out again... No, actually, it should be all right dumping it out again. Shouldn't have too much problem dumping it out onto the belt on the other side. I've only got 2 belts left. There. Right, we'll put them out over to there, like that. I'm going to need another belt running through anyway. I'm going to do the paper now, the cellulose pulp and paper to make over to here. Let's go and have a look. So, yeah, I've physically got to manufacture that in order to be able to get this. It will just tell me that I don't have enough ingredients, despite the fact that I've got the timber right there. Don't know why it does that. I've seen it do that before, like very occasionally. It has it sort of does weird things like that, and puts that in. Why am I coming up here? I'm coming up to get some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's have 600 belts, and we can run back down here, and we can keep working with the belts. There is a mod that I might get that puts everything into daylight at all times so that it's easier for you watching the video to see what I'm doing. I don't personally like the idea of that, but I think I may go and do that. And I'll go and get it now, actually, and I'll see if how much of a difference that makes. I've got another mod which is specifically called Factorio, I think, something like that. Basically, the description of it is that it's designed specifically for streaming YouTubers, or just if you don't like the dark. And it adds a little bit of light around every single structure. So that's going to make life just a teensy-tiny little bit easier for us so that we can see what we're doing when running around. Or it should make life a little bit easier for all of you who are watching, so you can see what I'm doing just a little tiny bit clearer. At least that's what I'm hoping. Now then, I still cannot make those without first going and making the actual stuff in here, the cellulose fiber, which is really irritating me more than I thought it might, but yeah, that's just the way it is, I suppose. So I will do that, and then I will make a couple of these like this. There. That'll just keep us going. That's a few extra little bits in there to keep us going. Now, what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to turn that into paper. So I want to take some of these. I'm going to leave a bit of a gap between those, and I will do the paper construction over here. I'm going to do 4 of those for now. I may end up doing more, I may end up doing less, but we will do 4 of them just at the moment. We will put 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, and then I'll go into here, and I'll go to bioprocessing, and I'll go to paper bleaching like that, and put those in there, and then we've got belt that we want to pull out this side, like that, and I want to put these in here like this, and then I can put... I'll go 1 there, and I'll go 1 there, and I'll do the same down here like this. Right, there we go. We've got those bits all in, and then we've got the paper is able to be made. We'll be able to use up a lot of paper. We'll make a few more of those, but I mean, mostly we're waiting on the alginic acid. That's going to be our biggest problem, is we're not going to have enough alginic acid coming in to be able to make everything. We're going to want to expand things out and start working towards making that as rapidly as we possibly can. I'm not carrying any acid on me, which is good. But I do now have paper. That's a really, really important step forward. So from the paper, we want to go into this bit, Angel's Components, and we can start making grey boards. 2 paper makes 2 grey boards, and then we'll be able to use those along with some copper cables to make the grey circuit board. So we need to get the copper cables coming down here alongside all of this other stuff. Now, I've already got that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put a filter on there like that, and that's going to filter out some copper cables. Go to metallurgy, and there's copper cables. Right, so we want to put that into there. Drop you in here like this, and then I can bring that one out, and I can put it and drop it into the side of there, and it will start filtering into the side of that. So we've got the copper cables coming down alongside the metal plates over this way. What do I want to do next? Grey boards. And then those, that makes the grey circuit boards. From the grey circuit boards, I then need to... Actually, I think that's everything that we want then, isn't it? We want grey circuit boards, data analyzers, and iron plates. So I need all of those coming in, and I need... This is where we have to get fancy with having basic underground belts and stuff like that in order to bring... Because we've also got to get coal coming in, and we don't have long extension and long reaches on all of this. So you have to start getting fancy on some of this now. Takes a little bit of time to actually get everything into place exactly where you want it. So in order to prepare for getting fancy, we're going to make some of those. I will make 5 lots of them. I'm running out of timber to make more of them, and I need wood for those. I've been using up my timber. Now I've got other stuff. We can use these cellulose fibers actually to go and make some electric poles. That's another thing that it's a thing that's going to be on our to-do list, but it's not something that we're going to do at the moment. Now those and those will... How am I going to do this? I want copper cable. Well, let's turn the paper into the other things that we want. I want to go and I want to make some more of these. 5, 10. Right, let's start off by making some of those over there. While those are making, I will then come over this way and I will go 1 and 2 just there like that. And I will bring these over this way like this. And I will put an inserter there and an inserter there. And I will go into you and I will go to the electron. No, I won't. I will go to tech. No. Angel's Components. And I will make grey boards. Right there. Now, I don't need anything other than 1 ingredient. So I want to bring the coal and I want to drop it down onto that belt down there. So if I go like that there. I can then put a filter onto this one. These filters are absolute godsends at this stage of the game. They really do make a big difference. I would struggle to do any of this without the filters. My main problem at the moment is trying to find anything. So I want to put that on the right-hand side so it drops out of that one. And we drop that into there like that. And you come down here and drop into there like that. And then I can put a power cable in here. And I'll put another one there so that we can put those straight out the other side. Oops. Let's copy that. Right, next I need to make these. So I need copper cables and the grey boards. Now, that means I can't direct feed. I was hoping I could direct feed the copper cables. I'm bringing the copper cables down on this other belt. And what I was thinking to do over here was get maybe a little bit clever with some of this. If I put you over there, and then we filter this, and we put copper cables coming out on one side there, and then the iron plates will go onto the other side. So I drop you in like that. The iron plates will come out there, and then those will come out there. So you will go down this way like this, and run along there like that. That copper cable will go out that way, and you will go in there, so then I can put the iron plates and those on the same belt. And then the copper cable can come over this way. This may still work. You go out that way. I then want a direct feed. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Actually, look, right, I put that one there, then that one I will put the drop tile position up like that. Turn it round like that. Okay, you can come out of there, and then I can put a belt that's going to be an underground belt. Yes, it is going to be an underground belt. We will drop directly onto an underground belt, and that one will go up there. Then the copper cable will go up by one, and it will come over here like this. That copper cable will go through to there, and then I can direct feed. You need to go that way like that. That underground belt actually does need to go there, so that that one can go there. Direct feed into it. You will pick up from here like this. And then I got a direct feed. That one and that one over there. I got two of these on here for some strange reason. And that's dropping out onto here. You over here. I don't have any extra positioning. Later on, you can configure these things in 101 different ways, and it is really awesome just how many configuration options you've got for making these. It's really, really good. So we've got copper cable coming in, and we've got those coming in as well. So far, so good. So you're going to need to go over by one more over to there, in order to get that to fit on there. I then need to get coal going into those factories there. This is where it gets really difficult, because I need to split it off of one that's already got coal. I'm going to have to bring the coal out from here, I think. Or, actually, no, I don't need to. What I can do is I can split the coal off of here, and then I can simply spin it round with an underground belt, and we can head up this way. So that one will go like that. It won't go any further than that. You are going to allow for this. You're going to go down there. I'm going to lift those two from there, like that, and you're going to do this. There. You're going to go over there like that, and you're going to go up there like that. So that will allow for this, and then that one can go there like that, and then we can go this way and tuck you back into there. So that's going to bring coal around and drop it onto that belt there, which is kind of what we need. Then I can take some more of these, and I can drop one here, and I can drop one here like this, and I can take that one, And I can put you up there. I'm putting stuff into here. It's putting coal. It will put coal in here in just a minute. There, I've now got coal going on, and I've got these. I've got the circuits coming out. We've got circuits coming out of that belt right there. Yeah, we've got several circuits coming out. Honestly, that doesn't matter at this point, so long as I got something. I've found this to be the key to playing Bobs and Angels, is not to worry too much about making lots of stuff. I mean, I kind of like to make it so that there's at least a little bit of room for expansion, but don't get too hung up on that. Just at least have something. Don't have a mess of spaghetti going everywhere, and at least get something being made. Because trust me, it will make a big difference in the long run. Now, the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop that one there and that one there like that, so that I can bring that belt through here like this, and up you go like that. Because what we're going to want next is, I'm going to add another, I need to make some more basic splitters. Let's go to you. There's a basic splitter. Oh dear, I've run out of timber. I'm going to need more than that. Let's go and get some, because I can't make timber. Bioprocessing, I can make cellulose fiber, but I cannot manufacture timber from there. I do like this over here. Like, it literally puts, it doesn't put light around everything, but it does put light around all electric poles. So we don't have to worry too much about the light. One thing that I think we should be doing is making radars. These electronics blocks. Electronics block 0. I need timber for that. Right. We are going to go off and we're going to harvest a bit of timber. I had timber that I was busy harvesting over here. I had a little square that I was harvesting up there that I wanted to get. We're going to get a little bit more. This is one of the most time-consuming parts of doing this Bob's Angels playthrough. Just to start off with is making sure that you've got enough timber and keeping it going. You end up using a lot. I remember doing this quite a bit in the last one. Not so bad as my Million Robot playthrough, but that was mainly because I was having to clear timber out of the way in order to make space for my factory, whereas I'm not having to do that with this one. Right, we don't have to worry about making lots of space, but we still do have to go and harvest lots and lots of wood in order to be able to make everything that we want to make, because it's reliant on quite a lot of timber being harvested. So I go back to there, I can make a couple of radars. We'll let them manufacture while we're busy off doing these other bits and pieces. And what else was I making? I've got those. Is there anything else that I was... Oh, more splitters. Right. 5, 10. Let's make 10 splitters there, because I'm using quite a few of them. And while I'm waiting for those to make, we will keep working our way up this line here, taking all of the timber that I can reach, which is here, like this. I got most of it now. And I'm going to go up to the high point up there. And then we'll go back and work on that little square in the middle that we were previously working on anyway. Get these few right there. There's a nice lot here. A couple of decent stacks of timber is definitely not going to hurt. Right, there's 160 already. Now we can take a quick stroll down through the woods down here and gather up as many of these as we can reach, which is going to be pretty fast. I've got one radar has almost made itself now, and then we've got the second radar is going to start being built. We'll get the radars down on the ground, and that means that when we start using the map a little bit more, we are able to actually see what's going on in the map, which for me personally, I don't know about you guys, but for me, having the radars is like a hugely important aspect of gameplay for me. It's it kind of feels a bit like my arm has been cut off when I can't fully see everything that has been laid out. I don't like that I can't see the whole of the island that we're on at the moment. I know that the island is safe. I know that we cannot get any enemies coming in and attacking us while we're here on his island. But at the same time, I still don't like that I can't see the whole island. So that is something that we will be doing. once we've gotten the science automated and we're able to really start working on researching the science, we will then expand out so that we can uncover the entire island and see everything right the way across. Okay, there is all of those bits. We've got our second radar is going to be built in just a moment. I'm going to take you and I'm going to drop you down into that square there. And I'm actually going to bring this first radar up here, and it's going to go right on that corner over there, like that, which is now allowing me to see all the way up there, which is nice and helpful. And then the other radar I'm going to take right down to the other corner of our base, all the way down the bottom end. Copper is doing alright at the moment. I don't use as much copper as I didn't. When I played this, I've only done Bobs and Angels once, and I barely got, I would say, halfway through a full, extensive playthrough. If that, I probably didn't even get halfway, to be honest. It's an estimate. I don't really know. I did... yeah, I barely got about halfway through the entire thing, and I completely forgot what I was going to say now. Absolutely completely forgot. But anyway, I found this to be invaluable. Being able to see everything that's going on is really important. Expansion is really important. Being able to expand all the way out, see everything that you're doing, that is crucially important. What I've got at the moment over here is a bit of a backlog. We're making lots of green algae, and then I've got a little bit of brown algae. But because I don't have filters bringing this stuff out, the green algae is the stuff that's trying to drop down. So what I think I will do, instead of... I was going to put a chest down for the green algae, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, what I will do is I will chest down for the cellulose fiber. I'll do that over here because I've got nothing else coming into this bit. So we can go... I'll make a chest. Go to logistics here. I will make a couple of iron chests. I don't like to make too many of these because I like to have... Bring you over to there. There. Right. Excellent. That will start loading that one up. I don't like to have too many of those chests because I like to get the steel ones, because the steel ones are used in all of the other chests that are used later on and not in these. Now, the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put that one down. Actually, that's not going to help, is it? Because I don't have the extra options. When do we unlock those extra options? I want the extra options. Right, we go all the way down here to look at this. We've got you. That's what we want. Near inserters. Allows inserters drop offset to be configured. Long inserters. Allows inserters range to be configured. That is what I want right there. I've got a little bit of stuff to do before I can get to the inserter configurations. And it's inserter configurations that are quite invaluable. They really... genuinely make a big difference. I've at least got a couple of these going. That's just going to keep running continuously there. That's going to start spooning out some of these, which is getting me some of the brown algae, which is the alginic stuff, which will then keep this moving, and it'll get the rest of it going. Okay, that's good. As long as we got some of it moving. As always, keep a little bit moving is better than not having any of it going at all. I want to take you over this way, and that one is going to go like that. And from there, I'm going to put a filter. Well, unfortunately, that is all we've got time for. We will come back tomorrow, and we will carry on with the Bat Challenge, continue trying to make 1,000 of absolutely everything. But whilst I take a little short break and try to catch me a door flurp, if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.